Greetings, citizens of Tetris. It's your old pal Van Dweller back with yet another installment of Classic Tetris Monthly DAS Masters. There's too many. Like, what are we doing? There's too much DAS, too many Masters, and it's only January. What are we doing? We are back, yes, with some blue bracket action for you. Some blue braction. Looking at the bottom half of this whole thing, it's going to be TEBANOKU versus Le Captain RRR, aka Somalian. Not an actual Somalian. And the winner of that match will take on STORM957. And the winner of that will eventually take on Tanu, the legend. So 2 matches, match number 4 and match number 12. Which is great. Let's take a look at our rules. The rules, yes, there are rules, believe it or not. This is a 32-player single elimination tournament based on the 1989 version of Tetris released by Nintendo for the Nintendo Entertainment System on NTSC consoles. Players can play on emulator or console, so long as the game mechanics, appearance, and statistics are unmodified. Players can play on any controller so long as there's no big buttons or turbo functions used, whether electronical, mechanical, or biological. No biological turbo. Players should not receive any real-time advice, and they should not pause unless the commentator tells them. And I'm the commentator, and I'm not going to tell them to. Level 18 starts all the way through. Players, if you can hear me right now, make sure your same piece sets are there, like you're ready to go with that. Make sure your Hertz display is on. Make sure your input display is on. And what the heck, put on the 39 super kill screen just in case. No, you don't have to do that. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? Somebody actually got to the 39 super kill screen. I don't know. If somebody can do it, it'll be Andy, I think. Heed the spirit of DAS players. This is a DAS tournament. And the tournament only lasts as long as people heed the spirit of DAS. So do play DAS. Don't do 9 hertz tap the entire way. We do allow a quick tap, one quick tap at the end of a DAS sequence. 1 and 2 taps in the middle of the board we don't care too much about. 3 taps should be very, very rare. Best of 5 throughout. The winner gets absolutely something. And that is a share in a prize pool, which currently stands at $678.87. And if you want that prize pool to get higher, which I know I do, use the Matcherino command in chat. I'm going to do it right now. And that'll bring up 2 links. The first is for Masters. That's our, open tournament. And then the second one is for DAS Masters. Click on that, and it will open up a landing page. You go to the top right-hand corner, the very tippity top right-hand, it says log in. I'm doing it right now. I'm clicking on Twitch. 1 click, 2 click, and then I'm in. So easy. And then once you're logged in, should be a button that says contribute in like orangey mustard color. Click on that button, and then you can contribute money to the prize pool. We've already gotten halfway to our $1,000 top 8 incentive, courtesy of Scott Gray. I have a feeling we're going to need some help getting the rest of the way there. But that $1,000 incentive will allow us to go from paying the top 4, blah, boo, that stinks, to paying the top 8. Yay, the top 8. So we want to pay the top 8. Please help us get to our $1,000 incentive. We are $321.13 away from that. So we're 32113 away. Look at that. It's a palindrome. Somebody could come in here, just come in hard with a palindromic. No, it's not an actual palindrome, but it's almost like it's not exactly. But it's a pattern. It's a 321. We need to throw a 2 in there. All right, somebody contribute 3,130. I don't know. Anyway, it's not a palindrome, but if you like patterns, I like patterns, you like patterns, 32113 would be cool. But you don't have to do that. Come in with $3.21. Come in with $20, $5. I'm going to keep naming numbers. Come in there. Please help that. Yeah, it's a spiritual palindrome, if not really. It's like honorary palindrome. Anyway, come in there with contribution $1, $2, $5, $10, $15. Whatever. Let's get to $1,000. That is what brings the players back. This prize pool. Practicing, coming back, playing, providing you entertainment every single month. Just do like, Whoops another rabbit hole. Just comes in every month, $5 a tournament. Amazing, right? Just consistent. That could be you. Anyway, if you want to help make sure the channel continues, patreon.com/monthly Tetris. Just like these people, Scott Gray 76, K9 watching Tetris, Tacnerus, Corporal 381 shall be satisfied, Cacket 91, Jay in the window, Troy Dan, Kim S, and Sticker and Double Sticker Club level members. You can also support the channel with super chats. If you super chat on YouTube, I'm pretty much guaranteed to see and read your comment, assuming it's appropriate. And similarly with Twitch bits and things like that. Or subscriptions. That is another way to support the channel. And do that. Man, you guys are all great. You guys have real jobs. You don't have to beg your boss to contribute to your salary. Unfortunately, I do have to beg every single month, and I don't like to have to do it, but it must be done. Anyway, patreon.com/monthly Tetris or bits and subs on YouTube and Twitch. Okay, let's see if our players are even close to being ready. They're close to being ready. All right, hold on. Let's we'll get the jank all worked out over here. Let's see, camera from, oh, look at this. TEBANOKU. All right, we're getting it. It's working. Look at this. What a beautiful, beautiful. Look at it. It's like he's in a lodge. I don't know. Nice woodwork over there. All right, there's TEBANOKU. Now we got to find the Somalian captain. Hold on. Let's see. Somalian. There's Somalian. Look at that smiling man right there. Okay, let's see. That's the game. Here's the camera. I'm messing with the camera. And we're getting it done. I'm going to go ahead and get these players their pieces so they can get started. One 3 EA 4F. 1-3 EA 4F. Now, let's see. We got to do a little color matching here. Ready? This is the secret sauce. You just pretend. You capture the color of the walls, put it behind them. Oh, wow. Now it's like immersion. My immersion. All right. And then here's his floor. We're getting his floor. All right. There it is. It's like I made his room bigger. Amazing. 1-3 EA 4F. Let me do this. What am I doing? I am doing the what did I need to do? Oh, the round. Yeah, the round is wrong. All right, seeds are good. 1-3 EA 4F. Players are feeling good. You feeling good, players? All right, I'm feeling good too. All right, TEBANOKU and Somalian with the blue bracket preliminaries. They're fighting it out for a spot in the top 16. Let's get them counted down in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. On the left side, it is TEBANOKU, seed number 21 out of Chile. Chile, not Chile, Chile. Sorry, oh my goodness. Excuse me. With a PB, and I don't know if this is a DAS PB or not. I could not find a DAS PB or anything. Teb is not on the leaderboard that I check, but I found a PB that says 1.28 million. I don't know if that's tapping. I don't know if that's DAS. I don't know what it is, but there it is, 1.28 million out of Chile. That is tapping. Yeah, I couldn't find a DAS PB anywhere. So I encourage all players, if you have a 1.1 or higher, add your PB to the leaderboard. TEBANOKU has been around a while. The classic Tetris community has never made it into the CTM main event, but has an extensive history at our lower tiers and things like that. And CTL, TEBANOKU, primarily active in CTL. $130 for TEBANOKU, 111 here for Somalian. TEBANOKU took part in CTWC Bronze in 2021. That was one of the online years. And has one match against Somalian in the database. And Somalian won that one. That was in Futures, CTM in 2021. So I'm sure that's been on Somalian's mind the entire run-up to this tournament, is thinking, I've got this guy right where I want him. He's afraid. TEBANOKU's been fearing this match for 4 years, saying, oh, that one time I lost to him in Futures. I can't get over it. 229 for Somalian, 248 for TEBANOKU. We don't have a ton of players out of Chile, so it's good to see representation from another country besides the ones that we normally get, which is mostly Americans and Canadians. Enough of that. 253 Somalian, 249 for TEBANOKU. On the right side, it is Somalian, a.k.a. the Somalian Captain, a.k.a. Le Captain RRR. Captain also been around the classic Tetris community a while, has won multiple challenger circuits and multiple hopeful circuit, as well as one of the Honda Fan Cup qualifiers back in 2022. Has taken part in the Classic Tetris World Championship back in 2021, 2022, 2024, and has also taken part in CTEC 2020. Was that being held in person? I can't imagine. That would be crazy. In 2020 and 2021. There's no way that could have been held in person, right? Held online. Yeah, exactly. 378 for Somalian, 380 for TEBANOKU. Now, this is a DAS tournament. Those of you who are new or, newer, maybe you're watching only, top tier rollers and all that kind of thing. Well, this is a DAS tournament. This is kind of the play style that won the Classic Tetris World Championship the first, 8 years of his existence, before the rolling revolution and then the rolling re-revolution. 454 TEBANOKU, 454 for Somalian. Same line, same score. And I love it. So these players are playing DAS. This is the press and hold play style as opposed to the tippity-tappity play style. It used to be like people would enter in the community as DAS and then take up tapping or maybe even rolling. But no one's doing that now. These people are just entering as rollers, which is crazy. 503 transition for TEBANOKU. 504 for Somalian. So pretty much tied here. TEBANOKU's left side, bit of a mess, and Somalian's entire board is a mess. That's going to be a top out at 505. TEBANOKU was topping out as well at 510. So TEBANOKU did just enough to win game number 1. Where are my scores? They're over here somewhere. Here they are. All right, players, they look like they're ready for the next one. New pieces players, B9519D. B9519D. All right, looks like we are both ready. Let's check the pieces, make sure. B9519D. All right, both players are ready. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, we're underway for game number 2. Tetris for TEBANOKU, 54,000, 49,000. Now Tetris for Somalian, 73. So we're underway here in game number 2. Somalian on the left well. Gets and he's going to move that well over to the right side. 101 for Somalian, 126 for TEBANOKU. By the way, stay tuned because we have more brackets after this. We're doing, TEBANOKU for Somalian. Winner of that goes against Vance. And then at it's 5:21 right now. It's 7 p.m. Masters Green. It's going to be Tetris time versus Wallbant, the winner versus Chiller. So 2 streams tonight, and then 3 tomorrow. We've got 3 DAS Masters preliminaries. And then 1 more, the final preliminary on Saturday, and then all of our early rounds will be done. TEBANOKU 182, another Tetris 205, 174 for Somalian. All right, Teba on the left well gets the Tetris. All right, nifty little burn here. We'll see how he's going to approach this because it's kind of all weird T-shaped gaps all around the board. The S goes on the left side. This is very messy. Yeah, the game just dumping S's on him when he can't use them. That's going to be a triple for TEBANOKU. Should be able to now transfer this whole business over to the right side, which is the goal in NES Tetris. Build out the left side and get Tetrises in column 10, the rightmost column. Right, Somalian uncovers it well, recovers here. A nice couple of burns to keep that well open. TEBANOKU now getting up pretty high on the board. Uncovers that right side. Would love a quick long bar. Gets it. And another Tetris here for TEBANOKU. 303 for him. 348 for Somalian. Somalian has binoculars hanging from the wall. I just noticed that. Oh my goodness. Be careful. Somalian might be watching you. Like a rear window kind of situation. 329 for TEBANOKU. 416. Nobody watches Hitchcock. Everyone's under 22 years old. They don't know what that is. Oh, is he using the binoculars to screen look? Like he's actually looking all the way to Chile. Interesting. 441 for Somalian, 375 for TEBANOKU. Oh, nice adjustment for Somalian. Saw a square coming in, so he knew he could afford to make the dependency. But yeah, game loves to feed you Z's when you can't use them. Tetris TEBANOKU 400, 471 for Somalian. He's got a 71,000 point lead. Long bar down Tetris. The lines are basically tied now, and Somalian up 94,000. So that's when the lines are tied. He's got about a 3.5 Tetris lead. Good pace for a DAS tournament as we approach level 19 on Somalian side. TEBANOKU is in at 469 and looking for something for that right side. And it's just going to have to pile up stuff over there. So he was busy piling up things on the left, starting to spire a little bit. Oh, and he gets that long bar to the left. It looks like TEBANOKU is gonna still tricky on that left side. All right, 495 TEBANOKU trying to bring this down. Somalian ahead by still about that 90,000 points. So this slowdown by TEBANOKU, Somalian has not been able to capitalize on that to expand his lead. Lots of copy pastas in the chat on Twitch. Of course, TEBANOKU, a frequent and popular participant in all the Latin American classic Tetris events. Are those still going on? Copados and all that? Long bar, oh, it's not going to get over for TEBANOKU. That's going to be a top out at 520. And Somalian's going to tie it up a game apiece. Anyway, the LATAM community known for their prolific pastas. All right, GG's. Laurie in chat says that you should like the page. I agree. So if you're watching the video live, the stream live, like it on YouTube. Follow us on Twitch. We are now over 9,800 followers on our Twitch page. It's pretty good. All right, let's get these players some new pieces. FCR Place says, actually, there's good pasta in Latin America. We've had a lot of Italian immigration. I feel like that's especially true. Like, I don't know. Tell me if I'm right here. Do people from Argentina like to cosplay as Italians? Just asking for a friend. They do. TEBANOKU says yes, they do. Oh my goodness. All right. Looks like both players are ready. Let's check the piece checker. A59F78. A59F78. All right. Let's get them counted down. Both players are ready. Oh, wait. No, they're not ready. TEBANOKU's not ready. Sorry. Oh, TEBANOKU's now ready. All right. Both players are ready. Let's get them started. What was once a best of 5. Now, a best of 3 between TEBANOKU and Somalian captain. 3-2-1 Tetris. FCR Play says, yeah, especially in Buenos Aires, it's like Spanish pronounced with an Italian accent. Interesting. I got to get down there. I've never been to South America. Comanchu says also, I swear all my friends from Argentina just speak Spanish with an Italian accent. This is what I've heard. All right, those of you in chat from Argentina, you gotta defend yourselves here. All right, Somalian with the Tetris 51,000. TEBANOKU Tetris 72. Or Tetris TEBANOKU 95,000 for him. Somalian is set up. Waiting out the bar. Long bar in. Bang Tetris for Somalian. Comanchu says in Paraguay they do the typical hand gestures like Italian people do. When I had no idea. This, this is just something I'd casually heard. I didn't realize, like, oh yeah, everybody knows that. Interesting. All right, TEBANOKU's left side needed some help. He took a triple. That's going to help. He's got a Tetris dirty set up, but needs to uncover it. It's 2 rows off the bottom. He uncovers. Is going to need a quick bar. Takes a skim. Long bar in Tetris. TEBANOKU 178. 194 for Somalian. And a Tetris for Somalian 217. Now, just in case anybody in chat is confused, you don't think that I think Somalian is an actual Somalian, right? That's his name. So I'm not saying he is Somalian. I'm saying that's the name he goes by. Just checking to make. I just want to clarify that. $288 for Somalian, $251 for TEBANOKU. I mean, he might be Somalian. I don't know. But he's not Somalian. No. All right, long bar in Tetris Somalian 335, 275 for TEBANOKU. Got a chasm in the middle of the board there. T-spin nifty, didn't clear anything, but did fill in some material. TEBANOKU trying to bring this down. TEBANOKU is the higher seed of the two. Dirty for TEBANOKU 303. There's one Somalian 361. He's getting it down, though. Those of you who are not, maybe used to seeing Das play, think, why are these players playing so low on the board? Why aren't they? Where are these high up board battles? Like playing up high on the board. Well, it's just not how Das works. Das is you can't move pieces as quickly left or right, or up as high on the board. So, playing lower but playing more precise is at a premium. Also, Das, very difficult to recover from mistakes. So you're kind of rolling or tapping or whatever, you can recover much more easily from mistakes than you can in Das. So this is a high precision play style that punishes mistakes. All right, TEBANOKU trying to bring this down. Needs to be able to access that left side. Is bringing it down. This triple is going to really help. Now he can get a bar over to the left to start to work this down. Just in time, because we're 13 lines away from the level 19 speed increase, where the speed goes up by 50%. It will soon go to 1 row every 2 frames. Tetris Somalian 490 into 19. 408 here for TEBANOKU. He's got to be careful. This is a very tough formation 2 lines away from 19 with Das. And I'm not sure what he's going to be able to do, to be honest. The answer is nothing. He's going to have to go ahead and top out at 412, 504 for Somalian, and he's good in game number 3. Somalian goes up 2-1. FCR says, why aren't they rolling in the DAS tournament? Well, so, you've got a good question there. All right, new pieces for these fine players. I almost count it down. Blue Scooty's grandpa is here in chat. And this Scooty family, they have become like certified Tetris lunatics. I mean, I thought, they're just hanging out, they're cheering on Scooty. They're watching Scooty, cheering on their beloved Willis. And now they're just everywhere. They're in every Tetris stream all the time. They're crazy for Tetris. One 34366 134 Blue Scooty Grandpa says we like it. Croyo says not sure that's Blue Scooty's grandpa. Oh, you think we have an imposter? Oh my god! And I've given him the moderator symbol as well. So, oh my goodness, I don't know what we're gonna do. Oh man! Someone investigate whether Blue Scooty's grandpa is the grandpa. We need to know. All right, both players on seed. Both players ready. Game number 4. Somalian looking to win it right now. TEBANOKU needs to win to force a deciding game 5, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Blue Scooty's grandpa says, yes, we are Blue Scooty's grandparents, but that's exactly what Blue Scooty's grandparents would say. So now I'm not so sure. This Croyo7 in chat has really raised some legitimate concerns. Some very strong evidence here put forth. All right, we're underway in game number 4. Tetris Somalian 72,000. Oh, Kroyos. A Blue Scooty truther. All right, Tetris TEBANOKU 116. 95,000 for Somalian. Kroyos, was Blue Scooty getting the game crash? Was that a false flag operation to distract the U.S. populace from what's going on? What's really going on? All right, TEBANOKU 186, 165 for Somalian. There's Tetris Somalian 188, 209 from TEBANOKU. Kip Duran thinks that there's some people who would believe that. $212 Somalian, 255 from TEBANOKU. Yeah, I mean you can find somebody who'll believe pretty much any insane thing. Of course, what do I know? I'm part of Deep Tetris, right? So of course I'm gonna say it's legitimate. I'm part of Deep Tetris. 261 Somalian, 300 for TEBANOKU. There's Tetris, TEBANOKU 347, 329 Somalian. FCR says, Deep Tetris is already too big to fail. It's gone too far. Oh my goodness. There's Tetris, TEBANOKU 392, 352. Somalian Tetris. Summer B, you're on fire today. You are on fire. Spitting bars in chat. All right, Somalia trying to bring this down. Great paces through 80-something lines. I mean, if you're over 400,000 and you're somewhere around 80-something lines, it's very good pace for DAS. Oma Red Star, more alleged Scooty relatives in chat. Oh, nice delayed burn there for TEBANOKU with that flat long bar. I don't know, intentional, not, or whatever, but seems to work out. Long bar Tetris, TEBANOKU 515, 439 Somalian. All right, TEBANOKU trying to avoid putting that bar over there into column 10. It would have cleared a line, but just putting like 3 or 4 additional lines of garbage over the well. They're trying to salvage some efficiency here. There's a triple and a Tetris from TEBANOKU. All right, Somalian in at 523 into 19. TEBANOKU in at 580. That's a really good pace in a DAS tournament. TEBANOKU needs to win this one to force a decider to stay in the tournament. Oh, nice adjustment there for Somalian, creating the overhang. But now kind of in trouble. Oh, no, that's going to be a top out for Somalian at 538. And TEBANOKU is good in game number 4. That means we're going to go to a decider. Vandy, if you could change one thing about the state of Tetris in 2025, what would it be? I would like to 10x the number of people who are watching. That's what I would change. That's pretty much it. All right, can I change two things? Also get the Tetris company to really throw some weight behind it. I mean, that would be like, you know, if they could actually throw some weight behind it. I don't know why we all believe in Tetris more than the Tetris company does. That's what's bonkers about it. All right, new pieces for these players. It's like usually like game companies trying to make fetch happen. You know, they would love if their game became like a viral underground esport that they could then capitalize on. But Tetris company doesn't seem to want to do that. Like, if Tetris company just decided right now, like, hey, we're going to embrace Tetris as an esport and try to make it happen, it like everything is there. It would happen immediately. Like, all they need to do is just kind of embrace it. All right, seed checker. 01 BCCA, 01 BCCA. Both players ready. This is a decider. And it's not a reverse decider, so we got to fix that before we count down. That's most important, is making sure the fake graphic of the bottle is oriented correctly. All right, let's count them down. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. You know, Tetris company seems more interested in like jewelry and makeup collabs than they do like supporting a vibrant scene that's centered around the actual game itself. $25,000 for TEBANOKU. Gets a Tetris. This is a game 5, a decider. The winner of this single game determines who moves on to round 2. Probably shouldn't be bashing the Tetris company in my stream. It's fine. Whatever. It's not even the red bracket, so I don't know what I'm doing. Why am I doing it here? Tetris TEBANOKU 112, 62,000 and rough start for Somalian. You think we should get more view bots? True. Whoops, I think somehow some of your message didn't get through because it seems like a non sequitur what I'm seeing that you wrote. 182 from TEBANOKU, 95,000 for Somalian. Oh, wait, I see what you're saying. Okay. Anyway, I'll stop talking to chat. 211 TEBANOKU. Yeah, no, you don't need to engage with people who are watching live. My executive producer will get mad. 234 TEBANOKU, 132 for Somalian. Exactly. Tetris for Somalian, 200, 279 for TEBANOKU. Almost well, over 100,000 point lead for TEBANOKU right now. Game being a little droughty. Somalian taking the burn at the right time. Waits out the long bar, gets it. 226 for Somalian, 326 TEBANOKU. What is a TEBANOKU? I don't even know what that is. It's a Japanese mythology thing? Oh, got it. Tetris TEBANOKU 383. There's one Somalian 299. Somalian starting to close the gap just a little bit. It's gained about 10,000. All right, a little droughty here. They're keeping it low. Somalian, all right, gets the bar. Tetris 323, 409 TEBANOKU. All right, nice little burn for TEBANOKU with the J piece. Tetris Somalian. Somalian has closed the gap considerably. Same line count and back now, only 45,000 points. So it's cut the lead in half as we approach that level 19 transition. That it's basically the terminal speed here because once they get to 29, it will be virtually unplayable. So whatever's going to happen is going to happen over the next 100 lines. TEBANOKU setting up center well. Oh, could have used those 3 bars to get a center well Tetris, but just didn't quite see it. All right, 473 for TEBANOKU, 469 for Somalian. So we are super close. And Somalian now in the lead. It was behind at one point by 100,000 points. Now in the lead by about 10 to 15,000. There's a Tetris. TEBANOKU get that lead back, 508, just a few thousand points ahead now. All right. Somalian opens up that right side, takes a skim. He's going for it, though. He's not going to just fill in with a triple. Moves that bar to the left and instead just tries to stay Tetris ready. Yeah, he chicken out. Oh, TEBANOKU's board is a mess. That is going to do it for TEBANOKU. 539 top out. And that Tetris for Somalian is going to clinch Game 5. Somalian will be moving on to round 2. GG's TEBANOKU. Great to have you here. Great energy from TEBANOKU, the Chilean wonder. All right, now I'm coming up with like names like Kingsman, the Chilean wonder. So you got to stop me right here. I should quit right now. Anyway, thanks, TEBANOKU. Hope to see you again, Somalian. Let's give you your little 3 points there. All right, hope to see you again. Good luck. Somalian, stick around. I'm going to need like 3 minutes, so I'm going to run an ad here, and we'll be back with Somalian versus Vance, right? No, I'm sorry, Storm. Yeah, Somalian versus Storm. Oh, we'll be right back. All right, I am back. Hey, Storm, how's it going? Storm, are you able to be on stencil? Is that possible? I love your layout. I'm just wondering if you know about stencil or anything like that. Do you, or is that not something you're familiar with? There you go. Beautiful. All right. Oh, whoops. Where are we going? All right. Oh, wow. It's neck time. Big necks. We'll fix all that. All right. So we'll fix our camera. Let's see. You're fine. You're good. Here, we'll watch the magic happen. No, you don't have to fix it. I'm fixing it. You're good. You are totally good. You just enjoy Tetris. What are we doing here? 21, 12. Let's see. Well, now you're off camera. You were perfect before. I don't know what you changed, but you were perfect before. Okay, there you go. Now you're good. Whoa, look at that controller. What is that controller? Look at that thing. You've got an A, B. Wow, look at that. He's got an A, B, C, and D. Look at that controller. That thing. Big neck strikes again, indeed. All right. We're trying to line you up. We'll get you lined up. I don't know why you keep messing with your camera. Don't. Okay. All right, players. Let us go ahead and... All right, good. All right, let's go ahead and get you guys some pieces. Pieces are going to be FB65CC, FB65CC. Oh, guys, you guys might want to head over to Classic Tetris Wars instead. There's 8 entire games of Tetris on the screen at the same time. Wowies. All right, looks like both players are ready. Let's make sure that the pieces are good. FB65CC, yes. All right, it is round 2 between Storm and Somalian. Let's get them counted down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. On the left side, it is Storm qualifying into seed number 12 from the United States of America. We are so united, these states. And Storm, what a representative of the unity of the states of America. Now, that's a PB of 1.26 million. I don't know if that's a tap thing or is that from the DAS leaderboard? Is that right? My goodness. That's a great score. 1.26 million points, 19th overall on the leaderboard. Long bar over Tetris. I don't know much about Storm, to be honest, except I know they played in the first 32-player October last year DAS Masters and made it through a few rounds. And yeah, and it also played in the World Circuit back when that was a thing in August and September. So really, Storm in the match database just has DAS Masters matches in the database. So relatively new player to the scene just the last 6 months. We'll see. 206 through 38 is excellent. That's just like 2 burns. On the right side, it is Somalian seed 28 out of the USA, DAS PB 1.13. Is a winner in the past of futures and challengers and hopefuls. Never got futures, so futures still exists, Somalian. So you might have to smurf down to those futures tournament to get yourself a futures win. Get the roll. 216 for Somalian. Also played in the Classic Tetris World Championship in 2021. Storm, wow. Staying alive. I did not think Storm was going to survive that. 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2024. And also played in the Classic Tetris European Championship 2020, 2021. Tetris for Somalian, 295, 337 for Storm. All right, Storm surviving here. Would love something. Yes, finally, long bar over for Storm. And with a Tetris 365, 326 for Somalian. Somalian with a Tetris 348. Dirty Tetris Storm. 1 row off the bottom. There's a gap in column 5 that he's sort of building off of. And he's Tetris ready, waiting out the bar, gets it, gets almost set up again. And is set up again, gets it, 443 through 102. Now setting up on the center well, column 5. And this would appear to be emulator. Storm's got like a third-party, I believe, USB controller playing through emulator. The capture super crisp. Somalian on the janky old-ass analog. Terrible looking. The one that we all love so much. Long bar over Tetris. 487 and another Tetris Somalian. 510. So pretty good scores here. Just about 12 lines to go until 19. Summer B has contributed $21.13 to the prize pool. Thank you so much, Summer B. You've gotten us to $700. The target is 1,000, so you've gotten us to a milestone. Thank you so much, Summer B. All right, Somalian trying to get to work on this gap in the middle of the stack. He's going to uncover just in time for 19. Longbar gets over and another one. Somalian very pleased. He's like, oh man, I got away with something there. I shouldn't have survived that, and yet I did. 588 for Somalian, 617 for Storm. All right, Somalian setting up for a dirty Tetris, column 7. Trying to wait out the bar. Has some burns available, taking them. And the game just not forthcoming. And just, yeah, I mean, Somalian just taking all the burns, but getting droughted right. And he's like, yeah, you know what? I'm done. So, yeah, we are getting droughted. Storm feeling the drought as well. And this is going to be a problem for Storm. That left side is a mess. Trying to quick tap pieces left and right. Not going to happen. Top out for Storm at 6:30. And Somalian is good at 6:39 here in game number 1. Summer B says, Somalian stayed safe and it paid off. Somalian loves RNG. Yeah, like you were cooked, dude. You're like, boop. And then the game's like, here's some long bars. All right, new pieces for these fine players. The winner will go to the round of 16 to play in that. And the ultimate, who are they playing? Is this Nanu, did I say? Nanu. That's cool. Get a shot to play against Nanu, a legend. Nanu, a legend? I would say so. 898E5C 89 8 Echo 5 Charlie. Apparently, the seed checker did get me earlier today. We had that makeup match between Knight and Cobra. 898E5C. Both players good. Game number 2. Oh, thanks, Summer B. 3-2-1 Tetris. But yeah, the seed checker, I didn't check it or like one time, and they got me. We had a seed mismatch. We played it all the way through. I didn't notice until somebody pointed it out in Discord. But you know, at that point, game stands. It's already done. So, got me. A rare win for the seed versus the seed checker. Delayed Vits for Somalian. But where is the bar? Okay, there's the bar. What are the 4 major tournaments of Tetris and who this is the closest to a career Grand Slam? Oh, that's a tough one. I don't know that there are 4. I mean, certainly there's CTWC. There's our Mega Masters. But no question in my mind, for me personally, I know what my opinion is of who is the most accomplished tournament player ever. Tetris for Storm, now at 120. Somalian is at 85,000 after a Tetris. I mean, I think Dog is the greatest ever Tetris player in terms of their Tetris accomplishments. All right, we're getting up high. Storm going to top out 170. There's a little chase down for Somalian. Needs to get to 171. And there it is. Somalian going to take game number 2 and very quickly Storm down 2 games to none. I mean, Dog's 5-year run at CTWC, the last 5 years, is better than anything anyone's ever done. When you take into account the strength of the field. 3 finals and the other 2 are top 4 finishes. I mean, come on. All right. 01 DE F4, 01 DE F4. All right, looks like both players are ready now. We got to really ride that seat checker hard. 0-1, def 4. Good. All right, both players are ready. Somalian looking to take it down right now. Let's go 3, 2, 1, Tetris. We do have another bracket starting in 48 minutes. If this one should end well short of that, we will take a break and come back. But Storm hoping that doesn't happen. Storm now needs to come back, win 3 in a row. But really, all you got to do is be like, hey, this is a brand new match. We haven't started playing yet, and my goal is to sweep this guy, right? Just forget the other 2 matches even happened. Have a break, have a Kit Kat. Summer B, you are on fire today. You are all over chat. 49,000 for Storm. Somalian gets a Tetris. 91,000. And so same line count and about a Tetris difference. There's Tetris Somalian 160. 100,000 for Storm, who's set up 2 rows off the bottom for a dirty Tetris in column 10, just waiting out that eyepiece. I don't like the word eyepiece. It makes me sound, it sounds like some sort of ocular apparatus, you know? Yeah, I don't like it. Eye bar. When we were kids, I'm pretty sure we called it long piece. Storm there with a little bit of indecision. Maybe he was trying to end up tucking that somewhere else and just ended up with kind of a jacked up board. So he'll have to burn this away. It's going to allow Somalian to pile on some Tetrises here unanswered. Yeah, when we were kids, it was long piece. We were not calling them. I don't remember if. I don't know if we called the other ones anything. I don't think we called them like by their letter names. The FCR Play says the best name for the bar by far is El Palito. Palito. It was called The Line in your house. 328 for Somalian, 197 for Storm. Yeah, we might have called something the T piece. I don't think I called the S piece or the Z piece anything in particular. There's a nice little square tuck setup for Somalian. Interesting. Tetris Somalian 376, Storm 222. It's hard for me to remember what terminology we actually used when I was a kid, because I would have just been talking about it with my friends who, you know, would come over and play NES or something, but I don't know if we ever talked about it so much as just played it. So I don't even know if I called a Tetris a Tetris. $426 for Somalian, $296 for Storm. All right, trying to stay clean, trying to stay efficient here, trying to make up some ground when he can. The punishing format, just because you've only got 230 lines. You know, just 130 on 18 and 100 on 19, and that's your game. I mean, that is so tough. Tetris Somalian 478, Storm 365. So within about 123,000 points. There's another Tetris for Storm. There's one for Somalian. I mean, Tetris was not my main game anyway. I mean, I liked it and played it a lot. But, you know, the game that I would turn on in the middle of the night if I couldn't sleep was Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Tetris Somalian 548, getting long bar set up in column 9 for another Tetris 571. And I would like to speed run that eventually, and I've been sort of like putting off speed running Punch-Out. There's a Tetris for Storm into 19, 483, 595 for Somalian here on 19. Big lead for him, 110. Storm going to need a long bar down that right side. Gets it. Yeah, he's going to work the rest of this down so he can access that left side. And I always say I'm going to speed run Punch-Out once I max out on Tetris, and I thought I would have done that like 3 years ago. But apparently I'm too stupid to max it out, so I still haven't gotten around to it. All right, Storm at 519, Somalian at 652. 80 lines to go. Join the dark side, but the Tyson speedrunning dark side. I would love to, but I gotta work on this Tetris max out. I gotta get it. 579 for Storm, 665 for Somalian. Storm sets up the T-spin setup. T's not going to come, so he's just going to fill it all in. Needs to bring this down. Exposes the middle and exposes the well. And getting droughted here. Again, long bar over Tetris. See what he's going to do. Thought he was going to use those bars to fill in the middle. And he went right with him. 617 for Storm. 737 for Somalian. Does that mean we can look forward to Mike Tyson's Punch-Out monthly? I would not be the one to run that. I mean, I'm barely involved with the Tyson community. 775 for Somalian, 636 for Storm. There's a Tetris Somalian, 813. Good adjustment there for Somalian to make room for that bar. Long bar gets over Tetris, 845. 30 lines to go, and Storm needs to make up 170,000 points to stay in this tournament. All right, Somalian, a Tetris. Storm needs to be pretty efficient from here on in. 756. He's still back by about 135,000 points. Oh, kind of that early shift. That's probably going to cook his whole game. He needed to go perfect, and now there's just too much cleanup to do. Too far behind. And, you know, just too close to level 29. So the best Storm can do is just try to eke out a good score here. And Somalian trying to get the max out here. Switches to rolling. Can't get the long bar over. And that is going to do it for Storm. 804. A good effort. It's all the way to the 29 kill screen. Somalian, though, is going to take this one in a sweep and move on to the top 16 out of the 28 seed. Somalian coming in here with a seed upset and will be taking on Zefania Nenu in the round of 16. So GG's Somalian. I have no idea how you have done this. Storm, good to see you. Hope to see you here again next month. GG's. All right, guys, in about 40 minutes, we are going to start a Masters green bracket. It's going to be Tetris time, Wall Bant, and Chiller, an international affair, USA, Canada, and Australia? Is that where Chiller's from? So that will be in 39 minutes. We will see you then. And all of you have a wonderful time. I guess I will, raid you somewhere? You want to raid somewhere? Over on Twitch? What is happening? Wars? I'm always raiding wars. Like, all the time. Here, let's go raid our good friend Takate. There's only one person watching Takate he could use. He's just starting. This is... say hello to my good friend Takate. He hangs out here once in a while. And he's a good speed runner and excellent Legend of Zelda player. Right now he is playing Zelda, which is probably my third favorite speed run. So, or maybe even my second. That's another game I want to run as well. So tell him Vandy said hi from Monthly Tetris. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.